25 grand. Ouch. Look at this here. $24,876. Wow, wow. Today on In the Woodyard, I'm looking at an aluminum dump trailer. It's pretty cool. Here we go. So I just got done doing a delivery south of where I am here. I'm right along the highway in my town here, and there's a new trailer place that opened up maybe a year ago. It's not really new because they bought an existing trailer business out of business, and then they moved here from another location just south of here a couple miles. They bought a location kind of on a cul-de-sac along Highway 41 here. It's TBE Equipment Trailers. I don't know what the TBE stands for. Trailer something equipment is my guess. And I've driven past here a couple times and I've noticed they have this aluminum dump trailer here. And I have time today to look at it, so I'm going to show you. It's pretty dang cool. Now the other reason that I stopped here is because they have dump trailers and they have small ones. And I've been thinking about getting a small one for doing really small loads, so that instead of using my truck all the time to load wood in by hand and then throwing it out by hand, is to have a small dump trailer that I could put in either a face cord or 2 face cords or 1/3 of a cord or 2/3 of a cord into it and just dump it. So I've been thinking about it. So I'm going to look at that in just a little bit too. But first we're going to talk about this Eby, I think it's pronounced the way it's pronounced. It's EBY dump trailer. Very, very, very nice. Extremely high quality welds. Everything about this is beautiful. They got a nice step side here to go up in. They got nice side pockets. There's 4 of them, one there, one here, one down here, one over here. They got the latch right there for hooking on the cargo protector, the cover that you can put over the top of it. Super heavy duty tires. They have a step back in the back here. I'm going to take you up front and I'm going to show you some of the numbers on this. This is a 14,000 pound capacity trailer. And you can see right here, 14,000. And the gross weight of the vehicle is 3175, 7,000 pounds per axle, which means if you subtract the 3175, so that gives you about 12,000 pounds of capacity in the trailer. That is a lot, and that's one of the benefits of an aluminum trailer, is that they are lighter, so your payload can be higher, which is really nice. Now, I can't look at the inside box here because it's locked, but I can see here that they got a power cord, they got a holder for it that goes around, they got the breakaway brakes, super, super heavy duty tongue coupler in the front here with heavy duty chains, really nice bolted on, super heavy duty thick frame. That looks like 8-inch rectangle tube there. The tire must be included with it. It's got a nice mount for it, so it's out of the way. A front telescoping hydraulic system, just like what I have. There's also pocket holders right there. There's 4 of them, one in each of the corners, and then in front on either side of the actual ram. And then again, you got the 4 pockets on this side, the same as the other side, and a step in the back here again. And then on the back, it has split doors, and it also swings out because it has a connector down that you can use this as a spreader too, because you got a connector there, so you can use this as a spreader. And then I'm assuming, yep, the ramps, let's see if I can get the camera under here. The ramps are right up underneath here. This is in the back. There's a receiver hole on each side, so your ramps are up and underneath. And being that they're aluminum, they won't rust. They will corrode a little bit. They won't rust. I don't know what that is. There must be a little, oh, that must be a lock. That's got to be a lock to release the actual ramps. So a really nice locking mechanism in the back here. The floor, as you can see, is in sections. They look like probably 1-footers. This is a 14-foot long trailer, and it is 82 inches wide. The D-rings are in the corners and then in the side, and I like that a lot versus on the bottom. My trailer has them on the bottom, and wood gets hung up in the back all the time. So that's really cool. They got the nice screen for over the top. We'll walk around to this side over here again, kind of walk around it so you get a good look at it. I'm trying to talk loud because the traffic is just insane going by on the highway here. I'm assuming this is for winding up some type of a rope or bungees on the back. Oh, they had a ball hitch that just swings over, and then it hooks right into here. That's really nice. That's a really cool little little device they have there. So look at this. This just pops up, and then this hole right here would drop right in here, and then you can lock this down. It's got a release button, so it's on a spring. That is really cool. I like that a lot. And then coming around over here, super heavy duty hinges. They're really nice. The frame itself is really solid. Nice fenders on it. Everything is really done really well. We're going to look underneath here so you can see. I'm going to lay down here and try to shoot the camera from underneath. You can see the frame. So yeah, it's got a looks like double beams across here. And then another beam, and there's the axles in back there. I'm just kind of laying on my side here, looking up underneath. I think you guys can see this pretty good. And then it's got a storage unit up front here, looks like, but there's holes in it. So I'm gonna get off the ground so I can see what that looks like in here. Oh, I see, that's just a tray underneath there for protection. So that's what that is. And then the power box, of course, I can open that. And right here, there's a plug, and I'm assuming that must be for plugging in for recharge. So you can recharge it without having to have a charger. You just plug it in. There's probably a charger in there. The box is really nicely welded. I mean, everything about this is super high quality. So now I'm going to show you the one thing about this, and after I showed you all the quality, you'll know why. Look at this here, $24,876. Wow. Wow. My trailer was 13 something, and it's galvanized. And I think you can get my same trailer for about 14 in being galvanized. So way more, not just a little more, not just a few $1,000s more, but almost twice as much. I had no idea it was going to be that much. If I would have looked at this, at the quality of it, without seeing the price and walking around looking at it, I would have guessed that this would have been 16 to 18, somewhere in that range. 25 grand. Ouch. Okay, now we're going to go look at what a reason I stopped here. I saw this trailer and I thought it'd be cool to see. And I'm here on a Sunday, that's why there's no one here, so I thought, hey, I'd stop in and take a look. This is the main reason. I saw these from the highway, and this right here is the reason I stopped. I wanted to look at these little dump trailers. This is a 5x8 single axle. It is a sure track. It's got the barn doors, just the barn doors regular. Looks like it's, I would guess this is 16 inches probably in height, but you've got pockets so you could build it up, and you probably could build this up high enough, and you could, I'm pretty sure you could get, I don't think you could get a full cord in here, but maybe 2 face cords or 2/3 of a cord. But that's kind of what I was thinking as far as having a small little trailer that I could deliver 1 face cord or 1/3 of a cord or 2/3 of a cord, and then my other trailer for full cords. But then again, I came over here and I looked at the price, $6,391, so $6,400 for that little one. But then this one right next to it is also a sure track, and the one right next to it is a 6x12. So about $3,000 more, and you get a 6x12 dual axle, 10,000 pound trailer, and it's not a lot bigger. I mean, it's a little longer. So basically just having an extra trailer would be the way to go, and getting a bigger trailer like this. For the little bit of extra money, this probably makes more sense to get one this size. Plus you got your tandem axle, you got 2 axles, and this is a 10K trailer. So the weight on this, let's find the weight. It should be back here or around the corner somewhere. Usually they got all the numbers listed. Here we go, right over here. So the weight on this, so it's just under 10,000 pound trailer, so 9,900 total, and the weight of the trailer is 2,200 pounds, according from what I can tell here, 2,200. Now that's your kilograms, and that's the weight of the trailer. So the trailer weighs 5,000 pounds. It sure doesn't seem like it could weigh that much. It's not that big of a trailer. So you got a 5,000, it must be 5,000 pound trailer, 5,000 pound capacity, so that's about what it is. Huh, it doesn't seem like it's that big of a trailer that would weigh that much, but that must be what it is, that it's 5,000 pound trailer, and you can haul up to 9,000. So you basically, you can double the weight of it. So that must be what it is, but it's a nice share track. It's got the little step sides here, single ram underneath, and it's the bigger ram. It's a 3,000 pound Ram, and it's got the nice fenders. There's no step back here, but there is a step up front right here, which I find is nice to have the steps on either end. And as I come around over here, yeah, same, there's only one step up front. And all there is for pockets is one here, one here, and this is your spare tire mount, obviously. There's a bulkhead up front that's angled, as you can see, and there is no screen that's on here yet, the protective screen. It is one solid sheet, it looks like, of sheet metal, and the D-rings, there's one up front here, and there are one in each of the corners, which is really nice. And so the amount on this is $9,336. If it was me, I wouldn't buy this. I would get another galvanized one. Spend the extra $3,000, $4,000 and get one that's not going to be solid rust in 3 or 4 years. So I still would choose my N&N trailer over this. If a company was to come out with an aluminum, and they probably do have some, I haven't seen any yet, a small aluminum like a 5x8 or say a 6x8, something small like this would be nice for me for little loads. So this little trailer would be really nice for doing small deliveries instead of banging up my truck. That's the one reason that I'm looking at them, is I am thinking about getting a new truck probably in the next 6 months, probably next spring. And I was thinking, if I'm getting a brand new truck, instead of throwing wood into it and denting it all up, I would possibly do a small little trailer and then never haul wood in my truck, just use the trailers. And that way, the other benefit is that I could have a small trailer that would be loaded with wood that I could preload. I can load my other trailer, say my galvanized N&N trailer, and I could go deliver wood with that and then come back, pick this one up, and kind of rotate through the trailers and then have a couple of them. Again, it'd be nice to have extra trailer in the wood yard for moving wood around, for processing wood. It would be nice for deliveries especially. That's the main reason I would have a second trailer. And the other reason is that I wouldn't be banging my truck up. I'd be using the trailer all the time. So I got some bigger trailers. We're gonna go walk down here. The next one down, a little bigger yet. Again, it's a SureTrack. It's got the protective screen. And this one is $12,000 basically, and it is a 82 by 14. So this is the same trailer that Tony had that my brother Ken bought. Same exact trailer pretty much, from what I can remember. I like that. One of the things I like about the SureTracks is your lights are mounted up high, they're not down low. I'm gonna go back to the aluminum one. Yeah, the lights are up high here on this one, and the lights on this one I think are down low. Yeah, they're way down in the bottom there. The reason I like the lights up higher, I wish they all made them like that, is when you back up sometimes into a wood pile, you can hit your lights. So, oh, I gotta go to this end on the aluminum, went to the wrong end. And the lights are right down here. Not terrible, they're higher than having them mounted down here, so they're in the frame right there. So that's the one thing I did notice. Now we're gonna go down to these bigger ones down this way and look at the other bigger SureTracks. And I was kind of surprised at the cost of a gooseneck trailer, because in general I thought they would be a lot more, and they're really not that much more, not unreasonable anyway. So here we've got bigger trailers yet. I think that looks like a 16, I'm just gonna guess. Let's look and see what it says. Yes, it's a 16-foot low profile, $17,000. And so then you think, oh, gooseneck, it's got to be a lot more. No, it's only $1,000 more, $18,000 for the gooseneck. And that is a 16-footer also. So there you go, trailers. So tell me if I'm nuts, tell me if I'm crazy, but I just thought having another trailer for doing deliveries, if and when I get, well, I'm going to get a new truck eventually, that I wouldn't be beating my truck up and I wouldn't have to hand unload. Have a second smaller dump trailer that I can dump wood out of for deliveries. I thought it'd be nice kind of, you know, to have it. But I looked at this aluminum one, and quite frankly, I got to say I had not just sticker shock, it was like, holy smokes. I couldn't believe it was that much more. So there it is. It's a beautiful trailer, no doubt about it. And the nice thing is it would last a long time, way longer than any of the steel ones. And the steel ones are great and everything, and they work, but in Wisconsin, here in the Midwest in general, lots of Canada, the steel trailers that are, they say they're powder coated, I think they just kind of wave the paint over, because they rust so fast here. It says they turn to rust buckets within 3 or 4 years, whereas this wouldn't, and this would hold its value much longer. So That's all I got for today, folks. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. Right now, you're gonna go watch one of the other 1,200 videos I have on my channel. That's right, there's lots of them. Go watch some, it'll be good for you. Good night, Irene.